Hi, I'm Rayburn Hare. This is joinwithme.life, a session that I do called Day After Day with Rayburn. I just seek to hear the Father. What I do is just simply my thoughts based on Scripture, based on things that I'm reading, based on things that I'm learning. Learning about the Father, learning about me. It is absolutely a journey that continues to develop, continues to change. Why? Because God is changing me. 2 Corinthians chapter 3 says that, in the last verse, says that we're being transformed, being changed, not changed, but being changed. I continue to grow. I continue to seek Him. I continue, and as I do, He changes me. He changes my thoughts, changes my desires. He's changing everything about me. Sometimes it scares me, but what I'm learning is that where the mind goes, the body will follow. That's not hard concept to understand. What you think about typically is what you will do. We are sometimes what we think, what we say, what's inside is typically our mind, but we can control the mind. Always remember, I mean, my mind, what I think, how I think, I can control. Scripture is very clear about that. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things that are of the flesh. So in other words, mind, you know what that word means. I grew up, my mother would say, you or my dad, maybe I should say, would say, make sure you mind your mother. I've said that to my kids. You make sure you mind your mother. Okay? What does that mean? It just simply means obey. Whatever she says, you do. You mind her. Well, Scripture says that if you're after the flesh, you'll mind that. You'll obey it. You have a choice. Do you obey the Spirit or do you obey the flesh? Because they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. They that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. Romans chapter 8. So what I'm finding in a day's time is that the flesh speaks, and sometimes I have to say, no, I'm not going to obey that. My mind, I'm not going to allow my mind to go there, either in what I think, how I act, what I look at, what I listen to. If I follow my mind, or if I follow the flesh, my mind will follow. It's interesting that when you get sick or whatever, your mind can lose its integrity through disease or damage to the mind or sin. And when that happens, and listen, I don't want to get out too far on this limb because I'm certainly not qualified to speak from a physical standpoint about the mind. But here's what I do know. That when your mind loses its integrity through disease or through a chaotic or time, your actions follow. Your actions become chaotic or disconnected. In other words, you lose connection with the truth, which is what? It is God. Well, I want you to, if you would, stay tuned, because I'm going to continue this thought, because quite frankly, in our country, in our culture, that's what's happening. We lose control or connection with truth. So anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to try to address that just a little further, maybe a little shorter session. This is Rayburn Hare, joining with me.life. I'm in Florida, got the ocean in my background, trying to have some fun, trying to learn from the Father and share that with you. Thank you.